Hey crew, it's Bit, and I'm back with another reaction video. I told y'all I was going to be running through the Radio West Virginia, the Radio Freedom, and see what else they had, and we're going to check out Nolan Taylor today. This is 68. Let's dig in and see what's up.
Lighting up cigarettes in the 7th grade. That's what my mother taught me. As she was falling asleep, driving down 68. Drove just to get us back safe. Wishing hard that I could escape.
That's rough.
Tripping down all the steps of the local school bus, wishing I didn't have to go home. Oven was heating the house, if our electric was on, I hoped I'd left money for us.
That's rural life, huh? Wondering if the power's on, wondering if your dad ran off, wondering if your mom's going to be safe, lighting cigarettes at a ridiculously young age. Like, I remember lighting cigarettes in like 2nd grade, for real. Like, I remember begging my mom to let me light her cigarettes. So.
'Cause 3 days and I haven't had.
And I remember not having power, and I remember not having water, and I remember not having heat, and I definitely remember those things too. I remember being so cold one night. Like, it was so cold. And we couldn't turn the heat on because we couldn't afford it. So I went and I ran bath water to put my feet in. Hot bath water to put my feet in to try to defrost my feet. And I was like 7, maybe 8 years old. And I got in trouble because I was using the hot water.
'Cause 3 days and I haven't had much. I'm tired of being nice, I just don't have it inside me. Can't get much more shit from you.
Come on.
And I have cut you out of my life. You love me when you need a high.
I know that relationship. Like, I no longer have that relationship, thankfully, right? My dad is weaning himself off of pain pills, and that's his own decision. Like, he has a lot of pain, so he's been taking pain pills for a long time, but he's slowly realizing that some of that was holding him back, and it's a great thing to watch. And we are finally getting to the backside of addiction where you're actually using the medications the way that you're supposed to, and you're actually taking measures to improve your life the way that you're supposed to. But I definitely know that. I definitely know that you only call me when you need a high. I definitely know that.
I'm done spending my money on you.
Like, my dad lived with me for 2 years here recently, like just over 2 years, and he messed that up with addiction. Like, living here, the first year he ruined Christmas for my kids, and like, he had to go to a rehab, and he came back here, and I managed his medicines for a year, fighting him every single time on timing, on all of that. And then finally he had to get his own place because I just couldn't have it here around my kids like that. And since then, he has been doing better.
Oh, and if Dad was off, then boy, we were gone. Driving around and listening to tunes. 'Cause we had peace of mind. If she couldn't find us, we're all constantly on the move.
I don't have personal relationship with that level of craziness, right? Like, but I do know people who have that level of craziness in their life. Like, you have to stay away because they're just so off the wall. I get it. And that's rough, bro. Like, sounds like there might be some bipolar involved, right? That's generally speaking how these situations play out. And That's tough because a lot of the people who deal with that situation won't even acknowledge that there is a situation to deal with.
Us, we're all constantly on the move. My whole life I've been running from you. Oh, yeah, and I'm tired of being nice. Just don't have it inside me. I can't take much more shit from you. Yeah, I have cut you out of my life. You love me when you need a high. Done spending my money on you. Yeah, I'm done now and I'm through with you.
Sometimes the best thing you can do from somebody is to cut them loose, to not let them have you to fall back on anymore. And that's a hard thing to do. It really is. But sometimes the very best thing that can happen to somebody is to not have somebody. And then sometimes that is the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen. And it's a fine line to walk. You don't know where to fall on that, right? You don't know how to choose which one gets to be there and which one doesn't. Like, it's hard. But if there is no working towards, then there is no chance for hope, right? So if all they are doing is the same pattern over, then cut them loose. Just done. It's tough. I mean, I can promise you it's tough, but it's the best thing. If they are actively working, then work with them as long as they're working, right? As long as they're trying, then strive. Like, if you're striving for a goal or they're striving for a goal, then you strive with them, help them, encourage them, show them that it's possible. But if they ain't even trying, done, son. That's a wrap. And be perfectly validated in that. There is nobody in your life that you have to keep there. Even the people that birthed you, even the people who claim to love you. If they are not acting genuinely in your best interest, then you are perfectly valid in getting rid of them. Right? Talk to them first, always. Don't ever cut somebody out with no explanation and no chance of redemption. But once it is clear, then take care of what you need to take care of. Be resolved in the fact that you can, with all validity, cut off anyone from your life. And the sadness in his voice, like the anger and the pain and the sadness in his voice is just, it's great and it's overwhelming. Like, this is a man singing his feelings to the woods, right? Like, it's just, he's mad at mama and he's got every right to be. She did not do right by him. He has every right to be pissed off.
Shit from you, and I have cut you out of my life. You love me when you need a high. Done spending my money on you, 'cause I'm through with you. And I'm through with you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I do. Like, this is the man working through his feelings, and he is perfectly valid in those feelings. There are too many parents out there that think it's okay to just shit on your kids, and that they are obligated to be part of your life, and that is just simply not true. They are obligated to stay until they're 18, and then they can disappear on you. They can just poof, gone. That is it. And most of them, if it's really bad, don't even make it that far. I had a plan at 13 to run away, right? And then I wound up getting kicked out instead of running away. Life got interesting. We have a right to expect our parents to act right. Your children have a right to expect you to act right. It is a gift to be given a child, and we are given the gift of their care until they can care for themselves. That is what we are here to do, to guide, to shape, to mold. And if you are abdicating that because you want to get high, then you are not a good person. And I don't say that lightly, right? I love everybody. I don't have to like you to love you. And I want redemption for every single one of you. But some people don't want it for themselves. Some people would rather chase that high than to apologize for how their actions have hurt you. They would. They would rather just go out and do what they need to do. And they don't care if they have to steal from you to get it. They don't care if they have to lie or to cheat. They don't care. They don't care what they have to do to get that high. Because that high is the important thing. And if the high is the important thing, it is okay for you to tell them that they're not important to you. It is okay. If somebody has not prioritized you, to not prioritize them. To return the energy that you've been given. Now, some people get way too much attention, and it's okay to disappear too, though, right? The point of the matter is that when your parents have not done right by you and have no interest in doing right by you, you are perfectly valid to cut them out of your life, to get rid of them. This man is hurting inside. You can see the hurt. You can feel the hurt in his voice. And it's tough to tell your parent, no, this is it. This is done. This is a wrap. But sometimes it has to be done, no matter who you are, no matter who your parent is, no matter what they've done for you in the past. If they're on the wrong track and they don't want to get right, then you need to not be on that track with them. I'm getting on a rant, so I'm going to let this go. Nolan Taylor, thank you very much for this. I appreciate it greatly. I do. I love to see people talking about emotions and talking about the things that need to be done in life. And as sad as it is, this is something that needs to be done in life. Sometimes you just have to cut people out. That's just the way it goes. So, y'all make sure y'all get back over to it. Give a like, share, and a sub. Throw them a comment. Let them know you appreciate what they're doing. The link is provided in the description box down below. This was great. I loved it. So, thank you very much. It was great music, and it is greatly appreciated. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. You're perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. This has been Pittstake. Peace.